Alright, I'm back. I finished tying these and I added the clips. Basically just tie them. And then remember those ones I showed you that kind of were off and I felt like I stamped kind of incorrectly. This leaf is from Stampin' Up! Garland. I don't know how many years ago they made it. And I just took some off. And it just looks so cute, doesn't it? It's almost one of my favorites now, even though I messed it up. Sometimes that's what happens. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna build the cards, and then we're gonna maybe at least put the leaves on the boxes. And I could close one just to show you what it looks like, but for now we're gonna just do this. So they come pre-scored and they're nice and white on the inside so you can write. So I'm gonna fold that and I'm gonna get my bone folder. It's just for a nice crisp edge. It's one of my favorite tools. It sounds like a medieval torture device, the bone folder, but this one's actually by, I think this one's it's a Martha Stewart one from 5 or 6 years ago. I know you can't find this one. I got it at Michael's, I think, or yeah. I don't see it in the store anymore, but there's lots of other ones, and I'm sure she has a current one that she has. I just love that it's decorated and it does a very good job. Anyway, yes, that's what this is called, the bone folder. If you don't have one of these, obviously you could just even use your fingernail if it came down to it, or I've seen people use pencils and stuff. So I think with these, I don't want them to fall off. So they gave me those adhesive dots and they'd be fine if that's what you want to do, but I am going to use my trusty old HEG. Sorry, I have to walk around my camera legs here. Anyway, okay, so we're going to just use the HEG and get them on there. You could use foamy. I feel like because I popped up the, and I guess some of them aren't, they don't look like I popped them up real good, but they are popped up. And especially with the letters or cards or whatever, you kind of don't want them so bulky, so you can fit them in the little envelope that they give you. So yeah. So how adorable. Again, like what I was saying before with the Stampin' Up, I feel like they just really know how to package things well sometimes and make things look so glamorous. It's like, oh, it's so pretty and I made it. Can you believe it? It looks so good. Anyway, so there's one. I think this one's going to go in a pillbox. It's so cute, but maybe I can fit it in a card. We'll see here. Alright, the other things that I've been listening to and liking this past month, I would say, I'm a real big Bethel music person. Bethel really speaks to my soul. It's something that I almost on a daily basis I have one of their videos playing, or I have a playlist on my Spotify that's just all Bethel. And we've been going through a kind of a rough time, just having to wait for things. I think in general, I mean, it's something that is hard to learn. As kids, it's something that you're told to wait, for Christmas and want good things. And then there's sometimes where there's things in your life that, I know for me, like when I was waiting, trying to figure out who I was gonna marry, I think was a hard time of waiting for me. I didn't get married till I was 23. or 22. I don't know. Some people would consider that young, especially compared to like now. There's a lot of people who wait till they're in their 30s, which is fine, whatever. But I just remember thinking, oh, it just takes so long. And then even though I was pregnant and ready to have a baby, when I was waiting for a baby, that seems like a long time. And now we're in another stage right now. Well, my family. My husband and I, we did sell our house, and it's been great. It's been a really good thing. But they pushed back the closing, and it's just really hard. It's really hard to wait, and I don't mean to complain. I know there's so many other things that that are much more of a need, I guess. And I think being impatient it's something where it's a lifelong thing. You're learning to try and deal with, trying to be grateful in the moments that you are waiting. Anyway, there's a new song. All this to say, there's a new song that Bethel and Kristen DeMarco. She's part of the Bethel kind of elite, I would say. But anyway, that's not what they're called. She's part of their family, the Bethel family, and she came out with a new album, and it's called No Longer a Victim, and it just speaks to me on so many levels. And then I don't know, it really helps. And then another one by her also is Starlight, or that one might be by Amanda Cook, but anyway, and the chorus talks about that he's in the waiting, that he's there waiting with you and for you. And oh, see, this is a craft gone wrong. Oh no, I think I can get it out. There we go. Anyway, so that's something for me, like when I get down a little bit, I've really been turning to worship, because I feel like sometimes for me, that's what it's about. That's what I need to remember in my distress, in my days where I don't know that I could go on. And I know that sounds pathetic, as far as like, we live in America, and there's so many opportunities for so many great things, and lots of good things are happening, and no one's dying, or in my family essentially. And I think I fall guilty to that sometimes, where I just struggle with the guilt, and struggle with with the human, I don't know, I guess it's just our humanness, I guess, in how we respond to sadness, or we respond to things that are distressing us. It's so easy to just really look inward, and Bethel really helps me to not look inward. It helps me to really just look at it like, oh, there's a way bigger picture than I am, and my current struggle is, I know I'm not alone. I know that there's many people that are struggling far worse than me, and kind of get my perspective back. But let me tell you, I'm in my 30s, and it's still a struggle sometimes to keep that perspective, but it's okay. I really believe God is good. I really believe that He's for us, even in the times that it doesn't seem like He is. Oh, also, something good. I'm not going to keep it on this sad note. It is not really a sad note. It's just more like, hey, I'm giving myself a pep talk, and you guys are coming along for the ride here. But I had, in one of my haul videos not that long ago, probably like could have been the last one and the one before this, but I had showed you some baby stickers that I had purchased, and I was super excited to use, because my friends, and they're like a brother and sister, really, they're married, and but they're like my brother and sister is what I mean. I grew up with the husband, and I've known him since high school and stuff, and then he married a beautiful, she's one of my best friends. I love her too. And anyway, they had a long struggle, and long story short, they ended up adopting a baby, and he came last Friday, and I am just over the moon for them. I'm so excited. And it just, again, it's just the Lord reassuring me that he's there waiting, and we just have to trust him. And it's one thing to say, and it's a whole other thing to do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the building of this project. Didn't they turn out so cute? Anyway, yeah, so these open up, and I think you stick this in first. Yeah, so you open them up like this, and this part you want to stick in. Sorry if I was off shot there. You want to stick these in like this, so that when they're closed and they open them up, they can reach their finger in there and grab out. So anyway, but I'll show you what it looks like all shut. And you can put anything. You wouldn't have to just put candy in here. I think there's a lot of people who do put candy. I'm sure there's other things you could stick in here. My crafty friends, maybe a little stamp set, or one of those hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works, I'm sure would fit in here really well. A little note. It's just so cute. Anyway, I think the idea, like okay, so if you look at what they did, they tied theirs shut. I would probably just add, well, and it actually kind of stationed on its own. You could add a little adhesive though to the inside. So anyway, I think I did okay. It's pretty close to what they got. It's a little different, but not too terribly off the mark. Same with the cards too. I think they are fabulous. I like I said, I like decorating the envelope. So yeah, it should fit. I think it will just fine. Yep. So you can write your little note, send your thankful. Anyway, all right. Well, I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you again for coming on this journey with me. I hope you have a great week, and if you want to share some of the things you're doing for Thanksgiving, that would be awesome. All right, have a good one. Talk to you later.